Okay, this is a video talking about the absolute value function, and it's one of the parent graphs. So a parent function would be y is equal to the absolute value of x. And to figure out what that beginning graph would look like, you could just plug in some values. I always put 0 in the middle of a parent function. Well, yeah, depending on the parent function, I guess. And then I'm going to choose two values to the left and to the right. So when we plug in -2 in for x, well, the absolute value, meaning the distance from 0, well, if we go here to -2, we have to go 2 places. To get here to -1, we go 1 place. The absolute value of 0 is just going to be 0. The absolute value of 1, well, that's 1 place. And that's 2 places. So when you go to graph that at -2, we're up here at -2, at -1. -2, we're up at 2. -1, we're up at 1. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. And you've got a parent graph that looks like this. Now, you could do the same thing with your table of values. You could plug values into that equation. The easiest way to do that is by understanding, instead of doing a table of values, if you know that the original graph starts here, and remember what we've learned about with transformations, a number on the outside of parentheses or absolute value or a radical sign tells you how far to go up or down exactly as it is. That tells you to go up 4. So you literally could take this point right here and move it up 4. And you could do that with each of those other points. So this point would be there, this point would be there. You get the idea. Okay? This, when it's inside parentheses, absolute value or radicals with the x, you take the opposite direction. So the opposite of -4 is +4. So now we're going to move all of these in the positive direction over 4. You get the idea? So that transformed graph, let me erase all of this now. That transformed graph, so we're going to take this graph, we're going to move it up 4 and to the right 4. That's it. So the easiest way, now we could have still done a table of values, but if you understand how to transform things, this just tells you that we had a vertical shift where we went up 4, and then we had a horizontal shift and this is where we do the opposite. So the opposite of -4, we went to the right 4. All right, that's it for graphing absolute value equations using the parent function as a starting point.